unlike the capitalistic structure that economists seem to believe in, everything does not go up and get better forever. Today, I'm revisiting arguments, because there isn't anything more likely to wreck your relationships. If you want to have a good understanding about arguments, you have to realize they break down into just a few specific types. That's not to say that they aren't all equally effective in some way, it's just that most of them aren't very healthy. So take note of these for a second and see which ones maybe apply to you or people around you. Pocketing.
I'm not telling.
I can swallow feelings like a python eating a baby goat.
Pocketing's about holding that grudge, but it can also be kind of about, choking things down and sort of hurting yourself as a result. Shifting.
Let's focus on you.
This is a neat little moment where somebody takes something that you've brought to them and then turns it around and makes it about you or something else entirely. It can be done very calmly in such a way that you don't even notice it and you're suddenly dealing with the wrong thing. And when you walk away, you won't know why you're confused, but your issues won't have been addressed. Globalizing. In the example that I've just put up, you'll see that they show you these climbers in the middle of the mountain and then pull away. Globalizing relies on scale, not actual principle. It just makes it so big that you can't possibly deal with it. Don't buy into it. Step by step is how it got there. Step by step is how you can get back out again. Minimizing.
It's probably nothing.
Right here. She's in a hospital bed. So, yeah, something's probably wrong. It's probably not nothing. Don't buy into it. Ignoring. Pretending a problem isn't there doesn't make it go away. Duh. Overwhelming.
No, Dad. What about you? Fuck you! No, Dad! What about you? Fuck you!
You can see Mr. Nelson giving an excellent demonstration of both parties involved here. It looks like both he and his dad are probably experts on this particular technique. The thing about overwhelming is that it relies on an attacker coming in so big and so huge that there's no opportunity for anybody else to even have the opportunity to argue back in any sort of rational way. Tantruming. Now, tantruming on the face of it looks an awful lot like overwhelming, but instead of attacking the other person, this person, throws a fit, so much so that people actually don't want to engage them. Justifying.
Now, I realize we live in this very watered-down, sanitized world where you have to be politically correct all the time. You have to be sensitive to other people's feelings. You can't resolve your conflicts with violence. It's not okay to fight. It's not okay to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, anyone want to take a bet on what he's going to say next?
At the same time, I understand who I am, and I can tell you what I'm not going to do, and that's let someone walk all over me, and I don't feel bad about it.
So it's very calm, and it sounds sort of reasonable on the face of it, but it entirely takes away from the personal responsibility of it. That's just the way I am. Garbage. You always have a choice in what you decide to do and how you decide to act. When it's used like that, justifying is all about responsibility and taking yourself out of it. That lack of accountability. Surface-wise, it looks like a reason, but it actually means nothing to them. It's somebody else's fault. Synchronizing. Yep, no clever clip for this. Synchronizing is about working with somebody else to try and find a solution. And it turns out that that makes for really bad dramatic television or shows. But it's really good for having a nice, long-lasting relationship with somebody you love and trust. So follow these basic directions and you're going to be able to achieve synchronizing with another person a lot more quickly and effectively. Number 1, know your own argumentative style. We all have something we're prone to doing first that may be embarrassing or shameful, but that's not because we're at our best. We're aggravated, we're under pressure, we don't know what to do, we're confused, and we react. Recognizing how you argue is the first step in not doing it to somebody else. 2, take note, when somebody starts raising their voice, it's a cue that they're not feeling heard. When they begin to repeat themselves and get louder, they definitely don't feel like they're being heard and want you to be able to acknowledge their point of view. They're just trying to get their point across. You can defuse the situation by listening to what they're trying to say and repeating it back to them in your own words. It shows that you have an understanding of what's happening. Finally, the point of synchronization is that you begin working with somebody. After you've shown them that you're listening, try to encourage them to be able to listen to you by saying, do you understand my point of view? Or do you understand why I feel this way? And then work to find a solution that gets both of you toward the point you want to be at, or minimizing the loss on both sides. Compromise and sharing is key in a successful relationship, and it's how you will win your argument.